You tired yet?
I don't get tired. I don't get
Oh,
tired.
okay.
Pop a 9-volt battery, good to go.
Okay. I see. Good to go? Great. So I'm sure you must have been offered many other more conventional superhero roles over the years. Why this one?
This, I just think the idea, the germ of the idea of an alcoholic superhero is genius. You know, it sort of breaks everything in our minds that we think about superhero, and just that idea promises something special. You know, the idea, I choose from, I'm thinking of myself, it's Friday night, I'm in the movie theater, the lights go down. Does the beginning of the idea give me that rock concert feeling, you know? And, you know, I've been very, very successful with that idea, and this one is just, it's genius. The alcoholic superhero is genius.
I was just talking to Charlize and sort of talking about your performance in this, and, you know, she said you did okay. She kind of had to pick up the slack here and there, and she thought this might be like a really good break for you.
Yeah, no, I think this is a big look. This is a big look for me. I got to work with the Academy Award-winning actress, Charlize Theron. You know, she's dangerously attracted to me. You know, it was difficult for me some days. I say, hey, you know, Chuck. I call her Chuck. You know, I say, hey, Chuck, settle down. All right. You know, I understand you're feeling me. I know the suit is screaming at you, but you know, we got to stay professional. And she, you know, she settled down. She settled down. You know, we made love towards the end of the film, and it sort of let the steam out.
Great. The chemistry between you and Jason is equally as good.
We made love toward the end of the film, also, Jason and I.
Great. I was going to ask if there's any improvisation.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, let me tell you, that guy is a machine. Like, I need stuff to be in the script. You know, for me, rehearsal is really important. I need to kind of design it, and let's build what we're going to do, and let's understand. Whereas Jason just can go forever, you know, and say something different every take and find it and create in the moment. It's like it's fun to watch because my mind just doesn't work like that.
You've played the best boxing superhero of all time.
I know.
You fought terrorists. You fought aliens. Yeah. Flying. How was that?
Yeah. The harness is. I don't recommend it. It's a little scary. It's difficult to have a superhero face when you're being dropped from 20, 30 meters in the air. That was quite terrifying. The way Hancock doesn't land well. So part of the design is we would go up in the harness, and we were doing free fall drops. So they would just release me, drop, and then the wires would kick in, when you get that far from the ground. So it was a little terrifying, little bit of puckering. There was puckering that was going on. And I wouldn't say it was fun, but it looks great in the movie.
This is true. Why do you think it is that people are so keen to believe in superheroes?
I just think it's just from the beginning of humankind, because we're creatures of examples. It's very difficult for any of us to do anything that we don't have an example of how to do it. Just even religiously and spiritually, we all need the one. Buddha to Buddhism, and Moses to Judaism, and Christ to Christianity. It's something that we all desire. We need the one to show us the way.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolute
Such
pleasure.
a thrill to meet you.
Thank you very much.